Okay, let's dig into the source material we've got here. We're doing a deep dive on this piece. Emotionally intelligent systems thinking. Holistic approach.
Right.
And our mission really is to pull out the key ideas about how mixing systems thinking, seeing the big picture, the connections with emotional intelligence can really drive better leadership.
And innovation too, right? And
Yeah,
building organizations that can actually handle complexity.
exactly. Resilience. So the source starts with systems thinking,
Right.
defines it as that broad view, seeing how all the parts interact.
Yeah, it's not just looking at isolated incidents. It's about spotting the patterns, the structures underneath, anticipating those ripple
Well,
effects.
second order effects, yeah, seeing the whole forest and the individual trees and how they connect.
But then crucially, the source brings in emotional intelligence, EQ.
Right, the human element. It defines EQ as what? Perceiving, understanding, managing emotions.
Exactly. And using those emotions to actually think better. It highlights the key bits: self-awareness, like knowing your own triggers, self-regulation, managing your reactions instead of just, flying off the handle, motivation.
Staying focused even when things get tough.
Yes. And then empathy, really getting where others are coming from, and the social skills to build relationships.
Okay, so it's not just touchy-feely stuff. The source frames it as essential for navigating complex situations, for making objective calls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because systems involve people. And this is where the source gets really interesting, isn't it? The combination.
Yeah, the synergy. Systems thinking gives you the map of the complexity.
And EQ gives you the skills to navigate the people within that map.
So you can see the structural problem with systems thinking, but you need the EQ to actually, well, implement a solution without causing chaos.
Precisely. The source argues that EQ provides the how for the what that systems thinking shows you. Like empathy helps you understand why people are resistant to changing a flawed process you've identified.
Ah, okay. So you see the feedback loop, the systemic issue, but the EQ helps you understand the fear or the lack of trust that's keeping it stuck.
You got it. It's understanding the human behavior driving the system dynamics.
So seeing the leverage points isn't enough. You need the social skills, the empathy to build the trust needed to actually use those leverage points effectively.
Right. Otherwise, you might just create more resistance, more problems down the line.
Makes sense. The source seems to say this combo helps leaders not just spot issues, but actually foster collaboration, create real lasting change.
Yes, definitely. It leads to more effective problem solving because you're considering both the structure and the human side. You build trust more easily.
And that empowers people within the system using empathy and understanding.
Exactly. Which the source connects to sparking innovation and building systems that are, more resilient and, frankly, more positive places to be.
So, wrapping this up then, what's the big takeaway for you listening? This deep dive really suggests that, well, just being smart about systems isn't enough anymore.
And just being good with people isn't enough either.
Right. It's about weaving them together, seeing the complex web and understanding the emotional currents flowing through it your own and others.
That combination seems pretty essential now for, well, leading effectively and just managing change without burning out or burning bridges.
So, here's something for you to think about. How might looking at a challenge you're facing this week through both lenses, the system structure and the human emotions involved, change how you approach it?
Yeah, what different possibilities might that open up for you?